Hey folks, today is July 29th. It's currently 9:45 in the morning. Some of you guys might remember a couple months back I did a few posts on my website about Pivot Scalper. I wasn't actually able to test it at the time due to some issues I was having with NinjaTrader, but earlier in the week I did contact them again and they were able to do a screen share with me this time, and they were able to get everything set up properly. So that is obviously good news. Pivot Scalper, I believe you get a 14-day trial for $1. Alright, so let's come over here. This is the back office. I've already gone through all the videos, training videos and things like that. These first two videos you guys see here are basically going to help you attach Pivot Scalper to your NinjaTrader platform. There are some more information above us, but it shows my machine ID and some other information. So down here you got trade entry videos, you got money management videos, you got a few videos on scalping, price patterns, and support and resistance. If you're new to NinjaTrader, they also have 4 videos that are going to help get you up to speed. If you want to get your free NinjaTrader sim account, all you'll have to do is go to EmpireAmbition.com and they will get you set up that way. But as you guys can see here, I have an NQ and a YM chart. This is what they recommend you start with if you're new to Pivot Scalper, which I am. Like I said, I've just been testing it, playing around with it here. I tried Pivot Scalper with the 4 time bars on the NQ and with the 5 time bars on the YM, but that proved to be a bit too fast for me, so I decided to switch that to a 7, which is what you guys can see here, 7 time bars, and that seems to be a bit easier to manage, at least for me. I know the vendor actually uses the 4 and the 5 time bars pretty successfully with them, but like I said, I'm just getting started, and the 7 is just easier for me to get in and out of trades, and I've noticed that my profit targets tend to get hit a lot easier as well, so that's what we're going to focus on here. My ATM strategy: 2 contracts, 9 for a stop. First profit target is going to be 9, second profit target is going to be 18, but I will typically be trailing my stops. Something interesting I found out that I didn't know previously is that Pivot Scalper does not reprint, which is obviously a good thing. A lot of systems, they will give you a signal, and then after a few bars that signal will change, so it's really hard to actually go back and see how the system did over time. But Pivot Scalper does not do that, so anytime you guys want to go back and check previous signals, you'll be able to do that accurately. Also, the stops are typically really small. I've found between 7 and 9 or 7 and 10 is typically my stop, and I'll show you guys how that works after we get our first signal. But like I said, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If we get a 10 stop, we'll be using a 10 take profit and then moving our stop up to break even. So definitely a good thing, so we don't have to use a 23 to 25 tick stop to make 10 to 15 ticks. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. I also have a CL chart. I'm going to look at trading a little bit after the news release comes out today. And like I said, this is just so I can give you guys an idea. This is also set up on the 7 time bars of how the system works, since I wasn't able to when it first came out. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back with you guys once we get our first signal. Alright guys, we got our first signal here. Typically want to place your stop right around this level. Again, this is on the YM. And you can also see here that green arrow. It's not switching back and forth, staying green the way it should be. We hit that first profit target, we'll let the second one run. let me go ahead and pause it. It's just bouncing around right now. I'll come back once one of our orders is about to get hit. Alright guys, market's currently at 95. Our first take profit is at 99. It actually moved up to 98, so it came very close. Now we're just waiting for the market to push up, hopefully through our first take profit, and if it does, we'll move our stop up to break even. Alright guys, I stepped away for a moment and came back, and as you can see here, profit target just got hit. We're going to move our stop up to break even, +1, and I'll come back once the market does something of interest. Alright guys, just a quick update here. As you can see, market's moved up pretty considerably. We got in at 17584, currently at 17638. I'm going to move my stop into profit here. Let's take a look at CL. As you guys can see, news came out at 10:30. Didn't really get any signals, so I haven't taken a trade with that yet. But if we get a buy trade, we'll definitely look at jumping in. I might look to lock in a bit more of this. Alright, yeah, we'll use a pretty close stop here. We've already moved up pretty significantly. I don't want to lose too much of this profit. Up about 50 ticks right now. And again, typically our stops are going to be around 10 ticks or so, sometimes less, sometimes 7 to 10, sometimes 10 to 15, but our profits tend to be much larger. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we got 40 ticks locked in right now. Market's currently at 629, we're at 624. So we might be getting taken out here pretty soon. You can also see that we had several opportunities here on the NQ to get in. This was a nice opportunity here. Then we had another nice opportunity here at 56. That went up to 65. So definitely missed a few while we were managing this, but no complaints. This was a great runner here. So we're going to see if the market's either going to continue pushing up or if it's going to drop back down. I have to leave here shortly, so hopefully the market will decide one way or the other what it wants to do. It's almost 11 o'clock. Alright, I'll be back with you guys momentarily. Alright guys, we just got a signal here on the NQ, but like I said, I'm still in this trade managing it, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Actually, this trade's coming to an end. So I'll tell you what guys, let's go ahead and jump in this one too.
Order filled.
We'll move this up here. Move that down there. And set this up properly. Alright. So now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. Be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, market's about 2 ticks away from knocking us out of this trade. And like I said, the reason I decided to go ahead and take this, even though I was already in this trade, is we're just testing right now, so can't really hurt to jump in this one. But we came pretty close to getting knocked out of this trade here, so once we actually get taken out, I'll be back with you guys then. Alright, that didn't take long. Market just gave us a quick little spike down and got us taken out here. So now we'll focus over here on the NQ, and we'll see what happens with this trade. Be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, first target just got hit on NQ. As you can see, I've moved my second target down, got my stop to break even +1. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a move down. If not, we still made some profit on it. So far CL hasn't really given us any opportunity to get long, but as you can see, actually if you would have got long here at 847, that would have been some ride you could have taken there. Anyway, I'll go ahead and pause it and we'll see what happens here. Alright guys, something you'll notice here is the market's been getting us these big long moves and then these little pullbacks, big long move, and looks like we're in the middle of a pullback here. So we were able to take our profit on the pullback, but it looks like we might be in a situation where the market's going to continue pushing up. Have a strong feeling it's going to do that. We're at 50. There's a pivot, and there's our stop. Alright, so we're going to be looking for a long trade on the NQ here, and we'll see if we get one. I really wanted to take a CL trade as well. Let's see, we've taken a YM, we've taken an NQ. It would be great if we got a CL trade, but since that news came out, it's just been pretty much moving up consistently here. There has been several opportunities for me to jump in on a retrace. For example, right here, the system does teach you how to look for these, but I've been trying to focus on the main signals. So we'll see what happens here. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I wasn't able to get a trade on the CL like I had hoped, but you do get the idea. You can see here where you could have taken a trade based on the retracement. Here we got a red diamond, market came down, then we had the two green bars here signaling us to go long again. Another diamond, market dipped down here, then we had the two green bars signaling for us to go long, and over again that's happened. But like I said, they do talk about that in one of the videos as far as taking those trades here. But yeah, also I wanted to mention that with it, if you guys do take the trial, you also get the oil well system as well. So you're getting access to the oil well and Pivot Scalper. So it's not just Pivot Scalper that you're going to be able to look at testing out here. And it is 14 days for $1. So definitely lots of time for you guys to try it out. If you're interested, definitely click the link below. And I'll hopefully be able to maybe do one more video on the CL for you guys. I got some other stuff coming up here that I want to look at doing, but I'll try to squeeze that in if I have time. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching and take care.